Welcome to all of you in the conversation system of Vyom TV. This is Umesh. I first welcome to all of you and would like to know where the present situation of India and what our youngsters think about this matter. So regarding this matter, now we are having the 3 to 4 students and they will tell that entire sections which are related to their individual life, what are the mentalities and how they are thinking, that what are the changes and is they are very fully satisfied with these kinds of the changes in our country or not. So let's begin start and let's go with that the positive scenario. That first I would like to know, Priyanka, what would you like to tell about the present situation of India?
Well, sir, the present situation of India is quite good. We can say that India is coming in a developing country, but not still India is not developed. India is not developed. We all are wanting the gradual change. We are all are wanting a change in the society. We all are wanting a change in our nation, and we all want that our nation should be developed. But still, there are so many problems. There are so many situations which are becoming the biggest obstacle in the development of India. The government is
Being a youngster, that what kind of the obstacle which you are facing, that really these kinds of the obstacle must be removed.
Sir, according to as my opinion, I'm a youngster and I think that the education system is not good for our according to our wishes. We are not getting that type of education system. We are still studying in a rote learning education system where all the things are just on you are getting the marks on the basis of your rote learning. You are not understanding the whole concept. You are not getting the labs and you are not getting the practical activities which could be said that it can increase your knowledge. It is not increasing the knowledge in a good way. We are just having a rote learning and which is not so good for development of our mind as well as development of our knowledge. We are
Mister, if I am asking to you these things, that where is your this country and are you satisfied to live in this country or not? So what will be your answer from your side?
So when it's about my opinion, then I would like to say that it is our country and we should love our country. But when it's about the satisfaction of the country, about the needs which we are getting, it is not fulfilled because there are still so many plots that India is not developed yet. It is a well developing country, but still it required a lot of development in so many ways. And in my opinion, I would like to say that that people of the country should be developed like the other countries, and the government should take a strict
Okay,
action.
just explain this statement that I want to know from your side. What kind of a development you want?
So the development that I want, not only I, all the youngsters which are present over here in the society and all the students, they want that there should be a proper education system, and the needs which are the basic needs which are daily needs that people should like. Daily needs like water, proper supplyment of electricity, and etc. are daily requirements. We are not getting so fully satisfied about these requirements, and we are not getting that proper much amount of supplements of these things. India should get development in these proper ways, and we should and the government should take a strict action in that particular phases.
What is your thinking, Abhishek? If I want to know from your side that really India has problem, or if you want to remove this problem, that what will be the solution for that?
As I can say that I am an Indian and I know how our India is. Our India is developing and our India has been developing day by day. It is true, it is a truthful sentence. Our India is not just a country, it is an emotion and it also a well developed country. But there is substances and there is sub obstacles which comes whenever we think about the India. There is right now I am a student and I know that our Indian education system is not as much as good as our foreign countries. So these things comes whenever we thought about the
Okay, as a student, what is the default which you are facing here? That
Sir,
really this thing should be applied in our education system. Why you are saying that Indian education system is faulty?
Sir, our Indian education system is better. Yeah, I know that. Our Indian education system is as capable as the foreign countries. But the thing is that whenever we talk about the whenever we talk about the Indian system and Indian education system, the things is that we have the degree, but we don't have the knowledge about according to our degree. These things comes. We education system giving us the degree, but they are not giving us the knowledge which is more important for us.
Mr. Do you also accept this statement that Indian education system is faulty, as Abhishek is saying here?
Yes, sir, I agree with that statement because in India there are so many people who used to buy study. They only get the degree. They don't have knowledge. They just give the monies to the teachers and the government and the society of and the society of the people and the people who are related to the education policy. They give them money to buy the degree. They don't have knowledge, and in India it's still happening because the mentality of the people. Government should take strict action in that particular way, so that people should know about the knowledge of whatever they want to become, and whatever the line which they are going. They should not buy
Abhishek, what will be the solution according to you? That the government should think, and government has to think about this matter, and automatically this problem might be removed.
So government has done so many things already. Government has so many schemes already. These things comes and these things will come always. But there is a thing that we should take responsibility because we are a student, and we should take the responsibility according to a student should take. So these things a student. I would like to say one thing that there is a simple medicine which can we accept, that we should be responsible. Whenever we will be responsible, your awareness will come, and we will think more according to your capacity. So these things comes whenever we will be the responsible person.
Okay, Devojit, what is the biggest problem in your country?
Sir, in my country there are many problems like water problem, electricity problem, but the main problem is education problem. When our education policy become a good, then our India automatically become good. So for the major problem is our education problem.
So being a very good student, that every student, if whenever I just talk with many students, they tell that education system is faulty. So what kind of the education that a student needs?
Sir, it's not only about the education system, and it's not only about the Indian education. It's also about the Indian students, because they are also not responsible for their duty. They are also not ready to do study, ready to do works, ready to do something for their future. So they are also not responsible for their future. So these things comes whenever we talk about the Indian system and whenever we talk about the Indian education system. But there is a certain things where a student should be aware for his future, and a student should be must be think something which is good for his future.
Okay, Priyanka, you tell one thing, that how student can be successful in his or her life. We have many problems. In spite of having many problems, sometimes we become successful, sometimes we didn't get success, sometimes we can get success, sometimes we couldn't get success. So really, I want to know from your side, what do you think?
Sir, as the others told that our education system is faulty, but the main reason of education system is that it is making the education system faulty is that knowledge. We are not working. The teachers are not working with the practical knowledge. If you are learning physics and you are not knowing that whether you can apply that physics formula equation, then how can you get that? How can you get the knowledge, the correct knowledge from that theory or that physics? So we all students are wanting the theoretical, the practical knowledge more than the theoretical knowledge. And in this teenage, we also have some peer pressure.
If it is good, then why the government is not taking this census to change entire theoretical knowledge must be in practical? Why the government is ignoring this one?
Well, we can't say that government is ignoring this, because government is also trying to make our education system better. The government is also came with a lot of schemes and a lot of rules and regulations that all schools are following. They are changing so the syllabus of the NCRT books, textbooks, and they are just working on the syllabus, and they are according to National Education Policy 2020. They are wanting that the motto of the education system should be changed from the rote learning to the practical knowledge, which could
Misty, there is a contradiction which is running in my mind that what is the real meaning of education? To get degree, to get job, to earn money. What is real meaning of education?
So the real meaning of education is about knowledge. If people would have knowledge about something, about not something, anything, whatever they want to know and whatever they know, if they have knowledge, they can do anything, whatever they want. And if they have knowledge, they can get, they will easily successful in their life. And when education is not about the reading of books and only giving to exams and not only get numbers in the exam. Education is all about the knowledge. If a student thinks
Do you
that,
accept this statement? Really, the students are running towards only marks. Whenever you get the survey, the final survey which will come up to the sides of the students are in the favor of marks. They are not in the favor of knowledge.
some students think that if I'll get marks in the exam, then our parents will be our parents will proud of us, and all the people of the society will tell good me too. But in my opinion, every student should get knowledge. Not they don't want to get only number in the exams. As a student, I would like to say that a student have a proper knowledge of whatever subject like physics, maths, and etc. They should know the theory of the every subject. They should know the conception of the every maths formula.
Means this
and
is also quite necessary that unless and until having the theory, we cannot go towards the practical.
yes, sir.
Abhishek, what do you think about this matter that unless and until having the proper theoretical, we cannot go towards the practical? How much this is okay?
Sir, as a student, both things is necessary for us. It is quite true, as I can say that, because theoretical is also important for a student and practical is also important for a student. Whenever we talk about the theoretical strategy, we learn from the blackboards, we learn from the whiteboards, and we learn from our textbook, we learn from our books, copies, extra things. But whenever we talk about the practical things, it's come practically. We will go there and we will search the things, we will do something crazy and do something which is
Okay,
important.
what the government should do here? I want to know from your side that being a student, you are saying that we have thousands of the problem, the government, our country, where we are not getting the practical education means our education system is faulty. Then why the government is not taking interest to change entire scenario?
Sir, first of all, I want to clear one thing, because our government has done so many things. We have government hospital, we have government schools, and those schools are very good. They are genuinely doing good things for the students. But our students has not much that capacity to accept that our government has done so many things. Their mindset are not like that yes, our government is doing something for really good for our students. We have government schools, and those schools are very good for those students who are really want to take some good knowledge from their schools and from their colleges. So these things comes whenever we talk about the this system and those system. But the things which I want to add is here that our government schools our government schools has labs, and theoretical and practical both strategies are there. A students is only need that they just want to go. They should go there and take the knowledge. I will.
Okay, Devojit, what is your thinking regarding this matter that the government is not taking interest to change entire theoretical into that practical? Is it possible the government will change every theoretical class that must be converted into practical?
Sir, it is true that government does not take interest in the theoretical to practical, but government should be strict in this matter. When government should be strict in this matter, then our theoretical and practical problems decrease automatically, and we come out from these problems. So
You
government.
mean the government is also responsible? Government can do. You are saying these things, huh?
Yes, sir.
Really, government can do mistake, or really we should have, or we have to do something there.
according to my opinion, I would like to say that the government are doing so many lot of things. That they're launching lots of scheme, but people should be aware about it, about their responsibilities. People should be know about their what they want to do. And I would like to say that they, if until the society will change, India cannot be developed. If the society people will do whatever, will do anything for their country, anything about the country, they automatically the country will develop. So I would like to say that the government is also doing lots of schemes, and the people of the society should also take a strict action. They should aware about their responsibilities, and they don't cheat.
The government has also this problem that whenever they are taking the strict action, the people are opposing, they are not in the favor of government, the opposition parties, there are different things, there are different critical situations they are facing. So in this way, what the government should do?
So the government are taking lots of schemes, and people are not satisfied because they think that the government is doing that because of earning money. If, for example, if government is opposing fee for not wearing helmet, like the government has opposed 5,000 rupees. So the people will think that the government is opposing fines because they want to earn money. They don't think that the government is doing whatever they are doing is about themselves. They only think that the government is doing because of getting the money. So according to me, I would like to say that the government is good. I'm not saying that the government is not good, but the society of the people, the mentality of the people is not good. They only think that the whatever the government is doing is about to getting the money from the people, and they don't think that the government, whatever the government is doing, is for themselves. So
Okay, Priyanka, is it possible the government can change the entire scenario of education system? We are talking about the education, and whenever we go in the depth, we will find that really we are having some of the negative points, the positive points. But is it possible the government can change the entire situations, the entire scenario of education?
Well, if we talk about to change the scenario or the situation of our country, then not only the government, we should also help the government in doing that thing. As you told, that the people are against the government's, most of the government schemes. They are not in the favor of the government, and they are thinking that the government is the government is making those schemes just for earning money. But the people are not aware about the good consequences of that schemes. They are thinking that the government is government is just doing these things for their personal
Really,
interest.
government is responsible or government is not responsible? My question is that, being a student, that do you think that your life can be only in top class, or you will be in high class society with your own efforts or with the efforts of the government?
So every student is putting the effort in their work. Every student wants good grades. Every student wants to be the topper of their class. Every student had a dream to get success in their life. Every student is working so hard. No one is just doing anything like these things. But the education system and the government, as well as the society, our own parents are forcing us to just for the knowledge, just for the marks. They are not forcing on the practical knowledge, and that's the biggest reason that most of the youngsters are still they're not getting jobs. They are not getting that knowledge, and they're not getting that much jobs. So more. The government as well as the society is equally responsible for our this condition.
Means we cannot say that a single phase is responsible here.
Yes.
What about this matter?
Sir, I am totally agree with Priyanka because she has said so many good things according to me, because both are responsible for this situation. Not only the government and not only the student. Both, though they, whenever we talk about the government and whenever we talk about the students, both are the responsible for this situation. The students are not aware for their future, and government is also not aware for the students' future. They are both are thinking for their own things, and both are not doing anything for our country. I think so, because a student should think that I am the citizen of this country and I am the future of this country. So which a student should be good for his future and for his country's future also. A student mindset should be like that, must be like that. But a government mentality must be like that ki, uh, a student is our future, a student is the future of our country, and a student must be educated, and a student must be self earning. So these things whenever comes in, these things should come in government's mind and whenever we will think about these things, our definitely some good things
Changes will
happen,
come.
changes will.
What the government should do, Mr. Devojit?
Sir, government should be strict in this matter, because when students should not get interest in the theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge, then our country will not develop after before 10 years. So sir, government should aware from this matter, because our youngster is the future of our country.
Okay, what is your expectation with the government?
Sir, my
Expectation.
yes sir, I know. I want to say something, that there is a term that called as blame. Whenever we face dignity, whenever we face loss, and whenever we face not doing anything well, so we blame each other. We blame others to, yeah, you, because of you I have not done anything. So whenever we get the not knowledge, whenever we don't get the knowledge, and whenever we don't get the proper things, do we blame the government. So these things should not come in a student's life, because a responsible person doesn't blame anyone. So be responsible and take decisions, and takes the accept the all things, whatever going in your life.
What is your expectation with the government?
So according to me, when it's about my expectation, then government should take a proper action in the all fields of the country, like the supplement of electricity. As we are living in a 21st century, but India is not well developed like the other countries. Like there is a country in world like Japan. It is well developed, it is well developed country, but India is not like that developed because of the mentality of the society. And it's, I think that there is the government is also responsible for that. In other countries, governments are taking strict action in so many fields. And if the government will take strict action, then the society will the society will think that the society will do good things for the country. And they think that the government is doing good for themselves.
What is your expectation with the government?
Well, before my expectations, if I ask you all a question, that if you are learning physics, the chapter of refraction in your class, and you are learning about refraction from the glass layer, and you are getting just the knowledge at the blackboard, the theoretical knowledge. But when you get to touch the glass layer your own, and you do that activity yourself, then you will it will be better to you to understand the consequences of that particular topic. So we all students want the practical knowledge should be encouraged by the government, as well as we should not be we should not read for the marks. We should read for the knowledge, which is very important in our future life. We are wanting the knowledge, not the marks. We all know that a piece of paper cannot decide anyone's future, but still, in our country, the piece of paper is deciding the future of anybody's future. The people are in the society is having so much we are having so much peer pressure from the society and our own parents, that they are telling that if you are getting the low grades, then you cannot do anything in your life. We are we are himself demotivated by our own parents. So these types of problems should be removed. The government should encourage the movies like Three Idiots, in which we are. It is said that we should focus on the practical knowledge, not on the theoretical knowledge and the marks. And the government should also encourage our parents also, that they could understand our problems as being a teenager, and they could work and have a good conversation with us.
Thank you so much for being with us. It is wonderful expectation. Whatever the expectation that you have the expectation from the government. I would like to request to the entire government, whether it is related to the state or the central, they must listen, student, they must listen. Whatever the things are happening, this is their own life, this is their own strategy. Thank you so much. Next we will meet you again. Till then, goodbye.